So one of the frequent questions we get from our investors is, have you conducted a sensitivity analysis on this deal? So what is sensitivity analysis? Is a technique that is used to understand how changes in one or more variable can impact the overall outcome. So we normally do this in multifamily real estate or in any form of business. You need to know how one variable can affect your overall result. Yes, we've made plans. Everybody has a plan or know what they intend to achieve in the long run, but there are some factors that can affect it. So that is where the sensitivity analysis comes. It just helps you to know what is your break-even point, what is the worst case scenario, what is the likely outcome, or what is the worst case or normal outcome. So sensitivity analysis helps you to analyze those things. So what are the different variables that can affect your overall outcome in multifamily? These are things like your income, your operating expenses, interest rate, the market trend itself. So these are variables that can affect your overall outcome. So how do you go about that? You also need to create some other outcomes like worst case scenario, best case scenario, and actual, maybe if nothing, this is what I'm going to get. So you need to model those kind of scenarios. And the next thing for you to do is to analyze those variables with either software applications or spreadsheet. I use spreadsheet to analyze what an effect in my income will do to my overall return. So let's say, for example, my income, I was projecting I was going to make 100,000 and I made 80,000. So what will be the results, the impact of $80,000 versus $100,000 on my deal? At $80,000, am I going to break even? Am I going to be on a negative? So these are things you need to analyze. So after creating a model for that, you need to create interpretation. That is to say, okay, I made 80,000. This is the effect of it. I'm not even breaking even, or I am breaking even at 80. That means even at 80%, I'm still going to achieve that returns that I want and all that. So you need to interpret those different models that you've created, those different scenarios that you've created and all that. First thing you need to do is risk analysis. You need to understand what is the risk implication of all those variables, which of them pose the highest threat on your returns. This is very, very important. Risk analysis, risk assessment is very, very important for you to know, okay, if I have high vacancy, will I be able to pay my debt? Will I run into no income? Will I run into being delinquent in my mortgage and all that? Okay, if I'm at 50% occupancy, what does that have to do? So you need to analyze the risk and what it will do to you, which of them poses the highest risk. And after doing that, you need to create strategies in how you can mitigate the risk of those variables and all that. Then the next thing for you to do is to take a decision on these things. This deal that I'm analyzing poses a very high risk. For me, I don't think I want to do it, or I think we should go ahead with it. We've been able to create risk mitigation strategies in ensuring that this does not pose a lot of issues for us in the future. This is a very important process in the entire sensitivity analysis. I hope you enjoy this. Please have a wonderful day.